All right, friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so glad that you guys clicked on it today to join me in a little day in my life. So yeah, we're kind of just gonna start my day. I've been up already for a couple of hours, just kind of doing some like busy work around the house, but I kind of want this to be really realistic, so I didn't go around cleaning everything to make it look, top notch. You're literally gonna go through my Saturday with me. So yeah, we're gonna start with making my bed and kind of getting my room a little bit organized. Then I am going to go from there pretty much. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please do not forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified every single time I post a video. Without further ado, let's jump straight in. Some of this. I like melters. I also like candles. Obviously, I'm gonna add some of this in just so that my room can have a little bit of like a nice sweet pumpkin spice to it. And then I'm going to make my bed. Every single morning, literally without fail, I make my bed. Usually on the weekends, I neglect it a little bit later in my day, obviously because I don't have to get up and go to work. So on the weekends, sometimes I find that my bed isn't made at the literal crack of dawn. But nonetheless, I make my bed every single morning because I just feel like it makes you feel better when you go into your room at the end of your day and your bed is so nicely made. You just feel kind of like you're in a hotel a little bit. You know what I mean? Your bed is just put together. And then I, like most people, have a lot of decorative pillows that I just toss on the floor every night before I get in the bed. And I think I got a lot of these from Hobby Lobby, At Home, Target, and then my bedspread I believe is from Amazon. And I mean, I literally scoured the internet to find a sage green, because it is my favorite color, bedspread, because I find that a lot of them are only like, what do you call them? Like duvet covers, and I absolutely hate those. I've never really liked them. So I was trying to find just an actual blanket, and I was able to find this one on Amazon. It's a literal blanket because I do have a duvet cover in, here, let me show you guys. Let me go up a little bit further. I do have a duvet cover in this exact color as well, with the buttons that kind of match these pillowcases back here because I'm washing the ones that go to this. But I don't like it because my blanket would slide around. It would be clumped at the bottom. So I really love this. I will make sure if I can find it still, if it's available, I will link it. But yeah, now I have a really nice little made bed, Now it's a little bit better, but literally sage green is my favorite color. I mean, here are my slippers. And I mean, as you can tell, as we walk around my apartment, you will see much more sage green. But yeah, that is basically how it's going, you know what I mean? It's a little bit more organized than it was. I try to make sure that I am keeping my kitchen cleaned and organized. Like, it's funny how when I'm ready to record a day in my life, it looks like I am not very organized, but I am. This week in particular was just kind of an intense week. I feel like when we have those, it's okay that sometimes our lives kind of just crumble. But what's good about that is when we then find a day like a Saturday or a Sunday and we reset and we kind of restart over and get everything back in order so that my week next week and then Thanksgiving prep, it all just runs nice and smoothly in a clean and organized kitchen. If you guys are watching the video and you see anything in my apartment that you would like me to link in a next video or update the description box and have linked for you guys, just let me know, because I feel like if I go through everything and link everything, this description box will be so long. Yeah, this is such a luxury having a dishwasher. I don't know about any of you guys, but like, I have never had a dishwasher. Maybe when I was younger, like really young, I think my mom might have had like a dishwasher, but like as being an adult, I never have had one. Because before this, I would literally wash all my dishes by hand, and I absolutely hate washing dishes. Let me know down in the comments if anybody else hates washing dishes, or do you find it relaxing? Because I hate it. Just like I hate folding laundry, I don't mind like cleaning the bathroom or vacuuming or organizing, but I hate folding laundry, doing laundry, and doing the dishes. My kitchen is clean now, as you can see, and the dishwasher is going. Don't we love it? And I thought it would be really nice to give you guys a tour of my plants. Someone in my comments about 3 or 4 videos ago asked me to show a plant tour, so I'm just now getting to it. I'm sorry about that, but I would love to show you all of my plants because yes, I'm a crazy plant lady. I'm a plant mom. I love them, and it's also plant watering day, so I will show you a tour of my plants, and then I will water all of my plants, and we'll make some coffee together. The very first plant that I have, which I'm gonna try my best to film this for you guys, is a philodendron. So it is a hardy plant. This is a cutting from my main one, and I have cut this plant so many times. You'll see them all around my apartment, but they're so long. They're a vining plant, super easy to take care of. I have another cutting of it here, which is super voluptuous. We absolutely love her. And then we have one here, which this is a, I can't remember the name of it actually. I really don't know the names of most of my plants, but this is a cutting that I got from work. Maybe it's a money tree, I think is what it's called, a money tree. But no, it's really cute, super nice. Arrowhead plant right over here on my coffee station. I have this ZZ plant here. This one I need to prune. These were already going brown before I even moved into this apartment. Elephant ear, I believe is what it's called. Philodendron plants, I have them all over my apartment. They're so hardy, super easy to take care of. Another one here, but this is the only one that I have that is only submerged in water. Then I have a rubber plant right here, which I love. What do you call this one? This is a, completely don't know, but I will put the name up. It completely slipped my mind as soon as I saw it. I have is this one is a cutting from it. Air plant right in here. I have a prickly pear up there. I have this type of cacti type plant. Don't remember the name of it. I have this trio of cacti that were like puny, so they're doing so well. But I have this little guy and that. I have a snake plant up here who's doing amazing. And then I have this little teeny like rubber plant, I think. And his name is Frederick. He's doing very well. The mother of all my philodendrons is right here. Fiddly fig trees that I have propagated the leaves of, and I just repotted them because they rooted so well. I don't know what they're gonna do, so we'll have to see. This, I believe, is a rubber plant. I don't know. She struggled a little bit when I moved in, but now I've gained, literally in the last couple of weeks, this leaf and another little sproutling there, so hopefully it's doing better. These are the ZZ plant cuttings here. I have some more propagations. This, I believe, is a spider plant. I can't remember the name, but it's just in a little paper towel water, kind of in a little baggie, just to kind of help it get a little bit of roots before I dunk it in water. And then I have some little sweet baby pepper seeds the same way, and some gala apple seeds. Little cactus with aloe vera. Just recently lost an aloe vera. I don't really know the name of it. This one, who has gotten literally massive, a stingray plant. I just recently bought this and I'm already getting new baby leaves. This is my Monstera deliosa, and this is a cutting from my main one. Money tree right here, I believe that's the name of this, Rapila. Fiddly fig. I have another philodendron. My second money tree cactus plant, another philodendron, of course. And then this is my first ever cactus, who has just been dying and struggling since I moved him in. Now here is my big Monstera Deliosa that I have. Then I have 2 fiddly figs over here. This is my really big one that I love, and I have it in this cute basket. And this is another one that I have that just sprouted a little baby for me. Like I mentioned, I need to water my plants, so I am going to water all of them. And then I'm gonna make myself some gingerbread hot chocolate because I kind of don't want coffee or tea. I kind of want to treat myself to something, and then I'm gonna make myself a little something to eat, not too hungry this morning. I'm gonna do some quiet time, read my Bible, spend some time with the Lord. You know what we do. And then I completely forgot, but I have one more plant right here in the middle of my little coffee table little thing. Water my plants. I've made myself some hot cocoa because for some reason it just seemed like a hot cocoa kind of day. I'm going to show you guys the snow. I actually have a little bit on my balcony, which is super nice. And then I'm going to dive into doing my quiet time and finish the little cereal I made. They're the Catalina Crunch little individual packets. They sell them at Meijer, but they're not that good. Honestly, it tastes so artificial. I was just trying to find something that had a little bit more protein that was quick, because usually I like getting the Magic Spoon, and I'll post the picture up here, and I'll actually put the link of them down in the description box. But Magic Spoon is the best protein, low carb, sugar free, I believe gluten free as well. With my quiet time, and I am going to get myself together, do some skincare, get my clothes on, make myself something to eat because I'm feeling hungry. So I am in the process of writing a book, or pretty much starting a book, hopefully seeing where it'll go in the future. But I am working on a transcript. It's kind of crazy to say, and I feel like a lot of people who love to read eventually get to the point where they're like, I want to write a book. But this particular plot and just cast of characters that I'm kind of just making are a little bit different from the books I actually choose to read. But I like it, it's intriguing, it's interesting, so I'm probably gonna work on that a little bit too while I eat, and I'll take you guys along for the ride. When I stay close to Jesus, I don't have to worry about what's going to happen in my life, because I know that when I'm with him, I'm safe and I'm protected. When I remain in him and he remains in me, then I can come boldly into the throne of grace to find help in my time of need. That I know that when I am hard pressed on every side, it does not matter, because I am completely at rest and safe in God's hands. So I'm going to make my requests known to him, and he is surely going to answer my prayers when I need them. All right, I am ready. I just did a little, a little something, put a little clip in the back of my hair. I don't know if you could see that. But this is the OOTD of the day. So I have this little slouchy sweater, super cute, got it from Shein. And then these jeans, I think are Walmart. Okay, so I'm just gonna cook myself some lunch. because I have to go out. I want to stop at Barnes and Noble. I need to go to Meijer, and I need to go to Walmart. So I'm going to take you guys along with me. But I'm just going to make some, like a quick pasta. I make like sometimes one-pot pastas because I don't feel like boiling a whole bunch of noodles because I don't like to pre-make it. I don't know if that's weird. Let me know if anybody else does that. Do you make just one-pot pastas? I mean, obviously being single, living alone, it makes it easy. But I'm going to make some of that, just some whole wheat penne pasta. And then I'm going to put one of these chicken apple sausages that I have. I'm going to just chop that up in there. I'm going to put a little pesto. I have 2 pieces of turkey bacon that I need to use. All right, so just as I was telling you guys before, I'm working on a little project, a little book that I am writing. I'm gonna work on that a little bit while I wait for my pasta to cook, and then I'm gonna eat some lunch, and then I'm gonna head out. Like I was saying, I wanna go to Barnes & Noble because I wanna look for some middle grade fiction novels, and then I also wanna look for a book that's #2 in a series that I am reading, and that's the last book in the series, so I wanna see if they have that. And then I wanna pick up a Christmas novel. I got one last night at Meijer, and that'll be coming in a book haul. Like all of these books will end up coming in a book haul coming up soon, but I want to pick one up because for December I kind of want to read some Christmassy themed books, so I want to get one of those. And then I need to go to Walmart because I need to get a couple things for my sister's birthday gift, like a gift bag, card, and whatnot. And then Meijer, because if you have not gone to Meijer, they have an amazing book section. Is really affordable. Like some of the books are like $7, $10 compared to Barnes & Noble, and they're brand new. So I would say if you haven't, I would jump over there because they have a wide range selection. I mean, from James Patterson all the way to like J.K. Rawlings. I mean, you have literally everyone out of Meijer's, which is crazy. So I might pop into there to see if I can find middle grade fiction if Barnes & Noble's too expensive. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little work and I'll catch up with you guys when I am in my car. Turn my heat down because it's a little bit loud. I am on my way to Barnes & Noble and Walmart. Oh no! Okay, there we go. I'm on my way to Barnes & Noble and Walmart. I might not be able to get into Meijer because I do have something I have to do this evening around 5, so I might not be able to pop in there, but if not, that's okay. We can always put that in another video, another day in the life, if you guys like this. A quick question. So in terms of like when you guys make your monthly TBR, like books you want to make sure you get to or that you plan on getting to in a specific month, for this month especially with starting the YouTube channel, I realized that I was being a little bit over ambitious in terms of the amount of books that I wanted to get in, and I almost find that I'm developing a little bit of like mood reading in a way where I kind of, based on what I feel, that's what I want to pick up. So I think it's good to have variety in the books that I select for the month, but I really want to work on not giving myself or not putting pressure on myself to, you know, read all the books on my monthly TBR. I think I had 8 this month, and 2 of them I 100% know I'm not going to get done. Like I actually took them off of my wisdom tree, the little like TBR cart thingy that I have. I took them off of there, and then one of them hasn't even been delivered yet. It's like, it comes out on the 22nd on Tuesday, so I'm still waiting for it to like get delivered through Amazon. Like, how do you guys feel about it? Do you guys give yourself monthly TBRs? Do you not? Like, are you a person who enjoys just reading when you want to and not putting like a pressure on yourself? Because I feel like that's what TBR lists do. They put pressure on you. But yeah, just let me know down in the comments. I would love to discuss that. too much. This don't make no sense. This does not make an ounce of sense. Like, literally, I have no sense at just how much I literally love books. Yes, sir, I gave you so much room. Of course I was gonna let you through. But no, honestly, I love books so much. I have a problem. I really do. And who told me that it was gonna happen like this? Like, when I said, like, I'm gonna get into reading, like, this is gonna be my thing. No one told me that buying a book brings you that much joy. And, like, literally I could cry. Please let me know if there's anyone down in the comments who loves books as much as I do. But with that being said, I picked up so many books. I did not end up getting a Christmas themed book, only because I already have one, and I would rather get one from a Meijer or a Walmart that's like $7 that I'm literally only going to read once unless I love it and I save it for like every year around Christmas, instead of getting one at Barnes & Noble for $17, $18 that, yeah, I'm not going to read again. So I might look at Meijer maybe one of these days, but I think one Christmas book for the year is fine. I mean, I'm not necessarily so deep into like the mood reading that I need to have like a Christmassy books. I'm not like that. More of like, I'm tired of fantasy, so now I want historical fiction. I'm tired of historical fiction, now I just want regular fiction. Kind of like that is what I mean by mood reading. But yeah, I'm gonna post some footage so you guys can see me poking around in Barnes & Noble in the middle grade fiction section, with fantasy section, which I absolutely love. It's so fun. The books are super cheap. Honestly, like a middle grade fiction novel, fantasy novel is like $8, $7, $8. Whereas let me think. Thank you. Is $7, $8, whereas like a YA or an adult fantasy novel, you're looking at like $18. So I kind of just feel like I need to be buying some middle grade fantasy novels. I think that's what it was meant for Olivia's bank account. You get two for the price of one. You know what I mean? But I found some amazing, I'm not gonna even kidding you, like literally amazing middle grade fantasy. And I'm super excited to show you guys in a book haul that'll be coming soon, next week. So you're gonna have to wait. You're just gonna be able to look at a little bit of footage, that's it. But yeah, I'm on my way to Walmart. Like, I have somewhere to be at 5 o'clock. And not that like I'm late, but it's 3:54. So I need to get my butt going. You know what I mean? Not that there's any traffic on Saturday, but still, you never know. So I'm gonna do that. And yeah, I'll probably catch up with you guys a little bit later in the day, probably while I'm reading and diving into some books, because I started The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo yesterday, and I like it. It's a really nice book to jump into after you've read fantasy over and over and over and over and over again. It's just so nice to switch into something else. So I really like that. And then I also brought with me the Unravel Me book from the book 2 in the Shatter Me series. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, I don't actually think I'm going to finish that series. How can I say this? I think I went into it with the hopes that it would be like a dystopian, you know, a little bit of sci-fi fantasy, you know, type book. But a part of me didn't realize that it was going to have so much like romantic, lustful like themes in it. That's not something I'm into. That's not something that I want to read and put into my thoughts and in my head, especially when I feel like the book doesn't need it as much as it's written. So I think I'm gonna dial back on that. So what I can say, yes, I think if you want a good fantasy series that is interesting, it is. The story is interesting. The plot is interesting. Like, the characters are interesting. I just think that, I don't want to say, but like sexual tension or just like romance, kind of like inappropriate parts of the book, they're so intense and they're almost driving the actions of the characters. And for that, I think I'm going to have to stop reading it. So I would recommend it in a sense of like, The plot is good, so if you can find a series similar to that, and if you know a series that's similar to the Shatter Me series, let me know down below. But in terms of like, you want to read something that doesn't contain that stuff, it's not a series that I would recommend. And I think I went into it really like, oh my gosh, this is going to be great. I'm sure like a couple of my videos and my shorts videos were like that. But once I got into it and I actually realized the book, because I never read spoilers, I never look at like reviews on series. Honestly, I heard a couple people say it was good. I read the back of it in the stores and I was like, yes. And now into book 2, I'm kind of like, I'm kind of recanting my statement, and I think that it's something that I don't want to read. I don't think I want that spirit to be something that I'm in. About the same: skincare, shower, quiet time, dinner, whatnot. But yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic day tomorrow when you watch this. Well, Sunday is when you're going to be watching it, so I hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday. Please do not forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below anything that you would like me to link for you guys in the description box, or any questions you have about anything you saw in the video. And look forward to more content to come. If I'm not mistaken, Tuesday's video or Thursday's video next week should be the book haul of all the books I got at Barnes & Noble and the ones I picked up at Meijer yesterday. So I'm super excited to have that for you guys. But yeah, just look forward to some content coming out, possibly, and hopefully some more things coming out on my Instagram pertaining the book that I am working on. So when I get some more written, I would love to start posting that possibly through my blog, which I will also have linked in the description box down below, so that you guys can go check it out. I don't post too often, but there's a good amount of content there right now, and I hope to maybe post bits and pieces on my Instagram, on my blog, of the book I'm writing, possibly, we'll see. But yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit your notification bell so you can be notified every single time I post a video. And without further ado, I will see you in my very next one. Bye, friends.